Hey folks, Internet Dude here, back at you with another Lada Niva update video. Although the Niva is moved from its previous position, that was not under its own power. Stay tuned. So I received my order from Lada Power, which came direct from Estonia, and the stuff you see here on the table cost about $650 Canadian, including shipping and conversion and duties and taxes and everything. So just give you kind of a quick update on what I bought. I bought some brake parts, which these are front caliper rebuild kits with the seals that are needed. That's rear brake wheel cylinders. We have the 3 hoses for the reservoirs. We have these 4 hoses on the left are for the front brakes. There's 2 hoses per caliper. And then this hose is for the rear end differential. And then I have a master cylinder for the brakes. That's an OEM Lada part. And then I have a clutch, master cylinder and slave cylinder and the hose for that. And what am I missing here? This is the fuel filter. And this is a gasket for the transmission. I noticed that it's the biggest leak I've ever had in my life on any vehicle was coming from here. So I got a nice rubber seal there. These clamps are ones that I had already. This was just to fill the box, just cheap stuff. That was the little one-way valve, check valve for the brake booster. And then I got, again, just to kind of fill the box because of the way the shipping worked, this is a fender repair piece for the driver's side lower part of the front fender. Not perfect quality. You can see there's little ripples in there, but this was kind of impulse buy, I guess you'd say. Maybe I will or will not get to playing around with welding that in at some point. So I replaced the fuel filter here with the correct one with the right fittings. And I put some gas in the gas tank now that that's all finished up. And then I tried cranking it over and you'll see that clip here. So as you can see, it now starts and runs just from the key, which is fabulous. And so the next thing to tackle is actually the clutch. So I tried bleeding the clutch master and slave cylinders and they're not doing anything. So I have new ones in the box. I'm not going to show how to change them, but I'm going to go ahead and replace those on this car, and then with any luck I'll be able to drive it out of here under its own power, even though I know the brakes are not probably even working. So next up I'll change that off camera and we'll come back. So far I've got the master cylinder replaced. I don't have that line tightened down yet because I do need to bench bleed that. And also I have the old and the new slave cylinders out here. And just one thing to note, you will have to transfer over this funny shaped nut and the other nut. They tighten up. And just put it in the approximate same location, so that the clutch releases at about the same spot as the old one. Alright, so the new hose is on over there. The new master cylinder for the clutch is in. I reused the old hardline hose, but if we look down further, I used a new rubber hose like I showed you. So right in the center there, you can see that connection where the hose connects to the hardline. That turned out to be a big pain, getting that clip in and out. Okay, so there we can see better. You can see the new hose, the slave cylinder. I reattached that one spring that's down there, and then bled it out as best I could. I'm not super happy with the bleeding. It feels like there's nothing going on the clutch pedal for the first half of the way, and then you can see the actuator moving. So I don't know if that's enough. It might be good, it might not be good, but we're going to try to drive it out of here, so we'll see. Well, that's great news that it drives. The clutch is fixed, but I would say that the clutch release is fairly low. So not sure, I'll maybe try bleeding it again in a little bit, and then I'll also need to work on the brakes. So it does have a little bit of brake pedal feel to it, better than nothing, and so that's good. Just give you kind of a walk around here. Hasn't seen the sunlight in a while since you saw it before when it was parked beside the building. Anyway, so that'll do it for this video. Going out of town for a week, so that's your video right now for this week, and I'll come back later on and we'll work on the brakes and some other things and try and get those seats cleaned up and all that. So stay tuned to this channel and subscribe and leave a comment, and we'll see you in the next video.